That's me, and I'm currently standing next to the first overall pick in high school basketball's most famous league, Overtime Elite.
Taylen, you ready to do this, baby?
Yes, sir.
You want to introduce yourself to the camera a little bit?
Taylen Kinney from Newport, Kentucky, class of 2026, Wildcat Select.
Let's go do this, man. Let's go see what your day looks like.
Day in my life.
See, today we're going to show you what it's like to be a player here at OTE, all their facilities, and a behind-the-scenes look into their biggest draft yet. But the thing is, this isn't just your everyday high school program. Because influencers, celebrities, NBA players, and everyone in between flocks to Atlanta to be a part of it. The media giant Overtime, who shot to fame on social media posting highlights, spent over $80 million building an 103,000 square foot facility right here in the heart of Atlanta. They brought in NBA coaches, world-class strength trainers, big-time influencers, and so much more to make this the most ideal spot for the top high school basketball talent in the nation. But today, I'm here to find out why. Why spend millions of dollars on a high school league? Where is this money coming from? What does life actually look like for these superstar players? And do these kids actually go to school? Well, luckily, we're about to answer them all. So let's go meet back up with Taylen and find out what OTE is really like.
Hey, you walk into this every day, and it's all on one floor, like classroom.
Since you guys haven't been drafted yet or anything like that, what's your day before this look like since you don't know your team?
Dude, so like usually we first we'll be in the weight room or on the court for an hour, then we'll switch. So we got two different groups, we'll switch. Then we get like an hour and a half to like shower. Then we get like breakfast and stuff. We do 2 classes, lunch, 3 more classes. Then like after we do like conditioning and then like scrimmage.
What's the level of like practice talent compared to what you're used to?
So you gotta bring it every day.
You gotta bring it?
You gotta be here every day.
You got some stars.
Yeah.
Before you get drafted tonight, what team you think you're going to? Any idea?
I think RWE.
Run it back with Cam a little bit?
Cam's been pushing it.
Taylen was a star of RWE this summer. What was RWE like? Crazy?
It was different. Like everywhere we went, it was like crazy. Like we were selling out gyms, arenas. It's crazy.
No, they do it right, bro.
And it's like really actual good games. It ain't like you going to mess around. Like teams is really coming to play to beat you. So.
Oh, they coming for your head?
Yeah, you gotta play. If you don't play, you might get beat.
So before we get into the tour, I need to give you a little background on what's actually happening in today's draft. See, OTE is a media-driven league. So back in 2023, when YouTube sensation Cam Wilder's AAU team, Rod Wave Elite, was blowing up, they invited them to come join as an actual team. Now, OTE, they have 8 different teams on their roster. However, only 3 of those teams are actually based in Atlanta out of the OTE headquarters. Those teams being the Cold Hearts, the City Reapers, and RWE. The players on those teams are the ones who live and go to school here at OTE. The other teams are based out of state, and they actually attend just regular high schools. For example, the Diamond Doves, they're based out of Phoenix and are an extension of Phoenix Prep, which is just a regular high school. OTE gives them a new name, gear, uniforms, and media teams to build out their program, and in exchange, those teams then come and compete in the OTE League, where they play games against the teams in Atlanta and travel to the other states to play their teams as well. So tonight, the draft is going down for just the 3 teams that are based here in Atlanta. The other teams, they already have their roster set, so these 3 teams will pull from a pool of about 30 players that live here on campus. None of these players know what team they'll be on until right before the draft, so we're going to be right there with them to find out. But for now, let's go back to Taylen and finally get the answer to my biggest question.
I think a question everybody wants to know out here is, like, you go to school?
Yeah.
What's classes look like here at OTE?
Shoot, got 5 different classes. I'm taking all the classes I took in a normal high school. It's just the student to teacher ratio a little different. 1 teacher, 4 students, 4 or 5 students.
How many classes a day are you going to? And you feel like it's still like you're a regular student going to school?
I'm going to 5 total a day. Some days 6, like adding an extra class. Then we all gotta go to study hall, make sure our grades are straight. So they really on the school just like we on basketball. But my favorite probably algebra.
Oh, you're a math guy?
Yeah. I don't really like Spanish, but like, it's cool learning a different language.
Yeah. Little study booths?
Yeah.
Oh, is this where you were doing chemistry?
Yeah, it's when I was in chemistry.
Not having to sit in like a regular high school desk when you're like a 7-foot tall kid who, let's be real,
25 students in there.
Yeah, like a classroom like this is way more intensive too.
Yeah.
What you guys actually need in your day-to-day life, so I think that's pretty cool, man. All right, let's keep going.
56 minutes. And we get into it.
Timer ready.
Timer ready.
So you usually like go
Jersey's
home?
ready.
You usually go home in between stuff like this? Or
nah, so usually we would have started at like academics would have been pushed back. So we would have started till 12 and got out at 4:05.
Yeah.
So we would have just stay here and then start working out at 4:45.
What do we got here? Oh, shit.
This is the locker room. This is my locker right here. It's a little dirty. I don't really got much in here.
Oh, yeah. What else you got in there? Like a little mirror?
Yeah, a little mirror right here.
Oh, these the Donovans from versus V?
Yeah, you got the Jordans. You got none.
What shoes you rocking this year?
I don't even know, whatever Adidas gave me. 2 sides.
So all the teams are in here now?
Yeah, we got 2 sides. My
teammate. This color is not in the rainbow.
Teammate.
That color is in the rainbow.
Teammate.
This color not in the rainbow.
And then shoot back here. The hydro recovery back in here.
Oh, this goes right to the tubs.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, these are the biggest recovery tubs I've ever seen. I guess y'all are, you got some tall dudes in here, but these are long, these are like full-length swimming pools.
Cold tub, hot tub.
Or do they make you go in here any times, or how often?
Whatever. Like, we usually get in here after every practice, but they just refill this.
What's the like recovery process look like? They got trainers out here all the time, like in the rehab room, like.
Yeah, we test every week to see like what we need to work on and stuff. So like whenever like something's weaker, we work on that. We're focused on that for the week.
No, that's crazy, man. This is dope. You want to? Where do you spend most of your time here?
Shoot.
Classrooms?
Classroom in the gym.
Yeah.
Probably the same amount of time at each.
You guys doing little turf workouts in here?
Yeah.
So you come into the weight room today. What's the average workout, average day look like, your routine?
So we in here 4 days a week.
And how you guys breaking it up?
Hour in here, 2 groups, an hour in here, hour out there.
Especially for you as a guard, what's it gonna be like getting to play now with, on a daily basis, guys like Malik and Jasper and the rest of these dudes here?
Shoot, a blessing. It's fun. It's gonna be fun playing with those guys every day. Other scores, and like, it's literally like AAU.
Now, while Taylen heads back to class, we still have questions to be answered. Like, how does this place afford to keep this program running, and is this actually good for these players? Well, as we walked around, I started to understand. See, OTE does everything with intention. There is a barbershop here on campus, a 24-hour buffet, lounges, Gatorade hydration stations, access to one-on-one training at all times. These kids are the highest level players in the country and are living in a controlled area where they are offered the best training around the clock. This is what their lifestyle is going to look like in college or at the pro level, so they're getting that leg up early. But I was so curious on whether or not these players are actually getting paid and how OTE is funding this, so luckily, we're about to get that answer. But for now, these kids are getting out of class and they're about to find out what team they're going to be playing on this season, so let's go see what this draft is really about.
Oh, shoot, it's right there. Oh, shooter.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know the vibes, man. Keyshawn, what I tell you, kid. I ain't gonna hold you. The Reapers is OD. Let me go get my food. He traded. Who need to trade it? He already had the Reaper shirt on. He knew. He knew. Kentucky team up, huh? Kentucky team up or Kentucky team up. Hey, what type of noodles is them right there?
Capitelli. It's just
Oh, no, I just want the same thing that Jasper got. Yeah, RWE table. Hey, make sure I don't say nothing crazy. I'm very confident in my team. You see it?
We asked Lincoln some questions. You know, returner, 2-year player. How you feel?
I'm excited, you know what I'm saying?
So you got this year's team or last year's team, bro? You say
I'll say last year's team for sure.
Come on, bro. If we play in a 5-game series, what's the 3-1? I like that, 3-1. Yeah, brother. What team you on?
I'm on Corey.
Can you give me a rundown on your fit right now?
Right here. I'm on team like 500 earrings, like a band.
Yeah.
The Rolex 2026, shoes, Jordan 4s, 600.
Teeth.
The T30.
20 bands?
30 bands.
Man.
We talking about the grills.
Yeah.
How much was the veneers?
The veneers? Nah, you can keep me the secret. Like,
Man.
I'll get you some different ones, but just keep those right now.
I'd rather just wear some hoop shoes up there.
So all the players, they just got told what team they're going to be on. RWE's got Taylen and Jasper, as you guys just saw. We got a Pittsburgh team lining up with the City Reapers. Malik and Amari on that team. Kind of how this works is there is a production. You guys saw upstairs, and that's how the draft is going to be. This isn't a live operation. Dudes know their teams, and then they're going to select a few different players to come out and be in the draft. Malik, he's on the Pittsburgh-based team now. City Reapers are pretty much just Pittsburgh, bro. What you think about a team?
I just walked over to the screen. I seen my team. It's kind of new to me, but it's going to be a great season, long season, so it's time to get to it.
You back with Amari. Like, this is a city. What's that mean?
I mean, everything. Like, for the city, for us to reunite again, AAU, younger, and now we back for our last year of high school. It'll be everything y'all want to see. It mean the most.
This was a Taylen day in the life, but next time we're here, we're going to the city team. Pittsburgh, baby, standing up with Malik, sir. Yes, sir. Obviously, this is not a normal day in the life here at Overtime, but they don't live a normal life. They get to do all this cool stuff, have fun, so we're going to take behind the scenes of what the draft actually looks like. And little does Taylen know yet, I think he might be one of the first picks. So what they got? A little Adidas? Got to get the Adidas logos out there for you?
Yeah, these people not playing. Think about me getting a screen from T, and then you got 2 shooters.
He might be the biggest dude I've ever seen.
How you gonna stop that?
I don't know, man.
Like, medium. Hey, let me get in here.
They got the whole setup. You can see the 3 teams that are home base here, coaches and one of their players from last year out at center court. And kind of how it works is you'll see the players, they'll walk out from the back, they'll come through the curtain, and they'll get announced on the team. And then they have a super cool, like, different selective pick that they do. There's 2 players that the coaches will have to hit a buzzer. Whoever clicks it fastest will get the chance to convince that player to pick their team. Let's see these arguments. Let's see how Tay walks out. Things are about to get interesting.
Hello and welcome back, OTE fans, to beautiful Atlanta, Georgia, to the state-of-the-art OTE Arena. It is the start of the 2024-2025 season, and we're here to kick things off with the OTE Draft presented by State Farm. Let's see who the first player on the board is. It is Taylen Kinney. And it is, of course, Cam Wilder, Coach Frazier, and RWE.
This kid's gonna be a star. That's all I gotta say. Kid's gonna be great.
Taylen Kinney, selected by RWE, looking to be the best point guard in all of OTE. He joins RWE. What can they look forward to from you?
A lot of wins.
Well, here go your jersey, man. You can go ahead and hold that up to the camera. The newest member of RWE. Congratulations, man.
How you guys feeling draft over?
Shoot, I'm feeling good. Very solid.
You got your first team practice today. What's the
We'll see how it goes. We gotta live first, though. Straight leg workout. Straight leg workout.
What up, T?
It's good.
How you been?
I've been good, man.
What up, boy? You good?
It's been good, you know?
Yeah, chilling?
Yeah. Yeah. About to get serious.
Pull some strings, make that happen.
Yeah, I heard. I heard. Because I thought it was a done deal.
Niggas had me scoop for a little bit.
Yeah.
It was weird for asking why Eli's not playing.
Oh, yeah.
That was weird.
You see it, RWE?
It was inevitable. I was gonna make that shit happen regardless.
Yeah, it had to be. It had to happen.
Now that Taylen finally knows his team, and before we answer our final question, it was time for their first lift together as an RWE squad. So OTE creates custom workout plans for each player on their team.
Okay, we've assigned whatever you guys were lowest on. Right, so for example, we've got U5 in the quad group. That either means your quad numbers were lower than we'd like, or you're dealing with knee pain.
As you can see here, their strength coach is splitting them up by which part of the body they have a deficiency in. Taylen and T here, they aren't as strong in their quads as they are in other parts. So their lift today is focused on balancing out that muscle group so they can better attack the floor.
Want to make the deal? 1,500, 100 push-ups?
Bet. You gotta do 100 push-ups if I get 1,500.
Yeah, but you gotta do 100 push-ups if you don't.
Go. More.
I don't even go no more. I got it. Give 100 push-ups.
What does it say?
Yeah.
Now this lifting block, it took about an hour.
Nah, I'm good. The 45-pound play, that'll get you. 45 legs.
So after these guys were done and coach wrapped up,
Y'all have 2 different ones. You come back Thursday, you'll do one. Friday, you'll do the other. Everybody got it? Good work.
Hard work on 3, 1, 2, 3, hard work.
they immediately headed onto the court to get into their first team practice.
So how practice works here at OTE is they have 2 practice courts and then obviously the game court upstairs. Sometimes they have 3 teams running at once. Now, essentially, all these kids, they live together, they play together, but they are on 3 separate teams and essentially rivals. They do practice right next to each other though, and then while these guys will be practicing, the 3rd team will be in the gym, getting their weights, and then come back out onto the court right after the weight room visit. It was a full-bred operation here.
Pop it at the funeral. First 3 with the RWE jersey, man. If I hit this, you know we winning it all. Nigga, that was if we win it all. If I hit that, that was going in. He don't want us to win. I see it. He's still a rebrand hard. That's what it is.
Let's play pick real quick.
From deep? No homo?
I'm gonna play pick. I'll take the first shot.
Go ahead. I'm shooting this. Good.
Welcome to RWE. We get out on the court, there's an opportunity for you to shoot. Come out here and shoot. Don't waste time. We all dressed, laced up, tied up, earrings out, whatever we need to do to get ready to play. Make sure we're ready to play, we're locked in before we get to the court. So we'll start off down here.
Now with this being their first team practice, coach walked these guys through their drills and what their preliminary sets are going to look like. So I decided to wander off and answer my final question. How does OTE fund this program? Well, what OTE is doing here is actually incredible. See, Overtime operates as a media entity. And when these guys sign to play here, their rights go to overtime like how the NBA or the NCAA does it. Essentially, OTE has an entire media team around this program. So they're creating dope content and productions like the draft you saw today. Then they find sponsors sponsors for those productions and put the money back into their teams to build these players' brand. Now, obviously, they also have a merch store, and I actually went and bought some OTE hoodies that I'm going to give to someone that subscribes and comments ski ye on this video. But in today's world, with the rise of NIL, teaching players how to market themselves is more important than ever. So OTE is not only giving these guys the best possible training, but are also teaching them how to build a brand and make themselves more valuable at the next level. These guys that you saw in the video today, they are on scholarship to be here. They're still high school students. But grad year players who come here after high school and are looking to go straight to the pros next season can sign a contract worth a minimum of $100,000. So although this may seem confusing, what OTE is doing is truly changing these kids' lives for the better. So with that, let's go check back in with Taylen, because it looks like practice is wrapping up and his day is just about over.
That's a wrap for day one, first day of RWE.
Make sure you go follow Taylen on every social media platform. Hey, if you want to see your name pop up on the screen in the next video, anything that you say in the comments.
Ski in the comments. Ski in the comments. Yes, sir.
We're excited to watch the rest of your